Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and I'm sorry for sounding like a barking seal, but I have a major sinus situation going on, which is why I haven't been doing videos. And I'm sorry for coughing in your ear. But I just recently watched a video from Guyleen325, who said there is a special for today, which is, I want to say, the 17th and 18th. Today is the 17th, tomorrow is the 18th, and she said there is a special on Madam Glam that is 50% off if you buy 3 items and you use her code. And I'm here to ask my followers and my lovely ladies out there who do gel and or use Madam Glam what your thoughts are, and since I have not ventured into gel, what you would suggest for a newbie starting out. Now, in her video, she's shared several polishes that have foil in them, so I'm assuming the foil pieces are included as the glitter parts of the polish, so please correct me if I'm wrong. And the ones that she shared were kind of pretty, so I'm considering that. But it all depends on finances and all that neat stuff. And right now I can't think. So we'll try and figure out ordering tomorrow. But what else would you suggest that I start with to add to my collection to begin this? Because I do not use gel. I do not use gel with the lights. I do not use gel with the ones you have to that cure or need curing, or the gels that don't need curing but they sell words are hard today, or the polishes that use a gel formulation type that actually say gel on it but don't need a light. Some of this is way too confusing. I just like regular polish. I've just been using regular polish. Polish is polish. Polish makes sense in my mind. Maniology makes sense in my mind. Air dry makes sense in my mind. Hold please while I drink some water. This has been fun for 3 days. Well, more than 3 days, because it started about 7 days ago. It was a tiny tickle. And a little bit of a cough. I don't know if you noticed that in any of my videos. And then 5 days ago, that little tickle kind of turned into a sore throat. And I'm like, I'm congested because I must be snoring in my sleep really bad because my throat has that hurting when I wake up. But as I drink liquids and I'm awake during the day, it goes away. So it's not a sore throat that I'm sick. It's just a sore throat because obviously I'm not sleeping well. And the snoring and coughing and whatnot is making it irritated. And that was for a couple of days. And then 4 days ago, the congestion. It's like I woke up and I had huge bags. My eyes don't normally look puffy and have those old lady bags below them. And all of a sudden, I now look like my mother used to. And I'm kind of going, ew. So we started increasing things and doing all the things, but I should have started on the day when I first felt the tickle, and I didn't. So this has taken hold, and the coughing got really bad a couple of days ago, and then full on 2 days ago, I'm like not eating food. I'm doing like broth and ramen, and last night I used I normally like to eat ramen store-bought, type of stuff very occasionally because it's way too salty. I like the actual Noodle House's ramen, and which I order and get delivered. I love those noodles and those types of dinners. But the spicy ones that you buy in the store are like the hot Cheetos. There's no flavor. It's just complete hot. And I'm not looking for that. I want the flavor of the spices and the peppers and the other things to go along with that, because they actually have a taste, at least to me. And so The things I normally wouldn't eat are 4 of the extreme hot, extremely Szechuan noodles that you buy in the international aisles, and um, mix those with chicken broth and everything known to man in the kitchen sink of my spice arsenal. And I like to use a habanero and jalapenos on regular things. I mean, I actually eat jalapenos on my hot dogs. So I'm a spice girl. And these things normally are just hot for nothing, and I don't like because it's too hot, and again, no flavor. And I had 4 of these and could barely, it's like my lips weren't even burning. Nothing was hot enough. So I added hot sauce. And the ones I have are kick-ass hot sauce that you need like a shake or 2 or a packet. And I'm adding 8. I'm gonna burn this thing out. Nope. We're still coughing and sniffling and sneezing, and now things have changed. I'm gonna be sick for a little bit longer than I thought. Because what is exiting, TMI, sorry if this is gross, fast forward if you don't want to hear these things, but we've gone from clear to stage green, and I can tell by the way my lungs feel, this is not going to clear up anytime soon. If we get to stage green, I'm going to end up in the hospital, because I've had this where it goes into bronchiolitis and other things all my life. And since I've been in Vegas, I've been sick maybe 4 times. And I used to be sick like 4 times in a given month. So I'm just saying, living here has been the best thing for my respiratory situations. So I know the drill. At this point, we can't get to stage green. So I am throwing everything I can at it, doing everything I can to prevent that. My arsenal of things, well, we'll be making our own get well quick stuff. But I'm gonna be okay, because I usually get through these things, because I know how to move through this stuff. I've been dealing with it long enough. And it just takes a while for it to process through. So I have all my prescriptions going. I have all my things going that I need to be using and doing. And yeah, the last 2 days I did nothing but sleep and woke up occasionally to take care of personal business and go back to bed. So we will be continuing more of that, because sleep is one of the best medicines. Trying to stay asleep and not choking and coughing while you're laying sideways, that's a whole other story. So we're doing things to prevent that. I have all the fans going, so that's probably why you're hearing things in the background. I have the blowing of the fans, the air fans, the purifier fans. I mean, I got everything going. I have all my essential oils in jars placed strategically throughout the place to have all of that circulating and helping the air to be a little bit more antibacterial and all that neat fun stuff. So I just won't have a voice for a few days until the barking seal portion has concluded. But back to the point of the video. Please, in your comments, share with me as much as you possibly can all of your details and knowledge of those of you who do gel. Let me know, as a newbie, what I should start with, what I need to know, because I'm curious about entering into this arena, because apparently there's a lot of you out there that like the stuff, and I need to know more information before I pull the trigger. That's just me. I like to do all my research. So since I can't make videos for you or do art, I'm going to ask for your help in the research portion, since sometimes you can't sleep and the things you want to do, you kind of got to be able to figure out. And my brain is froggy, soggy, confused. It's mind congested, and I'm on slow mode of the uptake of the details matter, and I'm not getting it. So help me out, people. Tell me what I need to know to move forward, and whether or not I'm going to go down this road. or rabbit hole, because that's a whole other arena. Anyway, and if you are a Madam Glam person, tell me all the benefits of signing up for her stuff, because apparently there's other versions of things of whatnot, and I need to know how that works, how that plays out, what the difference between that and Maniology may or may not be, what the difference is between other companies that sell gel polish and other things. I mean, what's the quality ratio versus the customer service ratio versus other things that I would want to know before I buy. Because I don't like no lemons. Nope, there's my hood. Yeah, I went to school in the hood as a kid. So, improper sentence structure was the norm. I just heard for so many of my formative years enunciate. So I enunciate as well as I possibly can for someone who stutters. Anywho, I appreciate the answers and all of my fine ladies and gents who are into the nail art, nail therapy family, and our ohana as it grows into learning about all things nail art and nail therapy, so that we're going to be a well-rounded nail person. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season coming up. For those of you that celebrate all the different versions of the different possibilities between now and the end of the year, fill in your appropriate greetings and verbiage that goes to what you believe, as well as, in case I don't see you between now and then, I hope y'all have a fantastic new year, and that 2025 is going to be a better year. And there's not so much fighting, because I see a lot of people being very angry in the new year. And all that fighting and hate and unrest kind of scares me. So let's hope that it's not that way. And I don't care which side of the fence you're on. Both sides are not happy, and both sides are very mad. And I just don't want to be there. I just don't want there to be any extra angry confrontations. I'm saddened that there was a shooting recently at children. There is another controversy about someone who was recently harmed. And both sides, again, are taking a different spin on that. And I'm sad for his family. I'm sad for both families. So I wish all of you happy holidays. Insert your appropriate phrase, as well as a happy and safe new year. Safe travels for those of you who are visiting in various places for various reasons. That your travels are safe. You reach your destination there and return safe, and that you have limited interruptions and difficulties that can delay or prevent said travels. I'll see y'all soon. Bye. And I hope you're all well and nobody's sick. And if you're sick, that we all get well soon. So, see you later.